Well, what we really announced today was the formation of the Cameron Pace Group, which is our rebranding and expansion of our company. You know, Vince and I have been partnered in 3D since 2000, really, in late '99. And this is really just taking it from here to here, to a whole new level, with new staffing, you know, bigger budget for R&D and so on. So it's really a spectrum of products and services that are going to be new, that are going to be offered. And we'll announce those as they roll out over the next year.
The one that you showed today was the new camera for the broadcast.
Shadow Vision, yeah.
Shadow Vision. Could you elaborate a little bit about Shadow Vision?
Yeah, that's a technology that that we've introduced. We did it first at the U.S. Open with CBS, and we use it at the Masters to a greater extent. You know, just over these last few days. You know, it's a technology that really tries to integrate with the 2D infrastructure. So you know, you're using the 2D operator, you're using the 2D infrastructure to capture spectacular 3D images, because you know the techniques of the operator remain the same. You know, the framing is very, you know, complementary to what we're trying to achieve. You know, that point of interest. So that's a technology that's designed to reduce costs and to, you know, start the migration over to the 2D platform, as opposed to staying as an independent entity as 3D.
Well, it's where we think this whole thing's going, which is that you can't have a separate 2D and 3D production, because it's just costing you double. So if we're trying to get the whole sort of 2D broadcast and cable business to shift over to 3D, they have to do it by replacing their 2D production with 3D production, or by piggybacking on top of it, so it's not costing it double. And that's a big paradigm shift for them.
Is this technology mainly for broadcast?
We're focusing on broadcast. We feel that you know, we can always make improvements to the movie technology, the cameras, systems, post-production chain, all that stuff, and we'll continue to improve that. But where you're going to see the massive rapid growth is in broadcast.
What impact will this have in your film, on your Avatar sequels?
Well, whatever, you know, I mean, we're trying to improve 3D production capabilities for the entire industry. So the benefit to me individually will be that I get to use those cool cameras as well, but that's not really why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I believe in 3D, and I think we both have a pride of authorship that we were there at the beginning of this whole digital 3D renaissance, and we really just want to see it go to the next level, which it's doing right now.
And we have the same challenges we faced when we were trying to introduce this in the feature world, where there wasn't enough screens. People argued that there wasn't enough revenue stream to warrant, you know, making the effort to shoot it in 3D, 2D. So we faced all of this before. We're now facing it on the broadcaster end, you know, where, you know, there's not enough television sales out there. So, you know, the delta for them of the cost of 3D is so much more significant, because it's not compared to a huge revenue intake. So I think we're again setting our sights on a medium that can be huge in the marketplace. I mean, you know, the penetration of TVs in the home with good 3D content out there would be enormous. It's just we need to reach that point, and we're a little bit, you know, kind of the cart before the horse. But that's where we've been before.
Yeah, you have to look out. You have to take the long view, and we are going this direction. I mean, we're talking about nothing less than a complete revolution of the way we interact with screens. Which, if you think about it, that's all we do all day long. I mean, you're looking at a screen right now. We sit at desktops, we look at screens, we look at mobile devices, and then for entertainment, what do? We go and look at more screens. So if we change that sort of very basic contract between human beings and their screens, and that's what 3D is, you're talking about billions of dollars, and you know, we believe that this is where it's all going, and so we're making an aggressive play.